How's it going, everybody? God Baer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back with our yTb series. This is game 8. We only have 2 games after this one, and if the Ravens can pull off another victory, we only need 1 more to clinch the championship title. And of course, being on the Baltimore Ravens team, the quarterback, I would absolutely love for that to happen. So of course, we ought to just come out here and do everything we possibly can. We do have 2 members in Caleb Wright and Timmy Fresh. Caleb will be on the Ravens and Timmy will be on the Chiefs. So of course, you guys have your debut. We'll see if you guys will forever be compared against one another, because this season is just about done and you guys are both on the defensive side of the ball. It's pretty much the only position we really have open left in the series. We're darn near up to the point that we're going to expand the teams to 3 if not 4 squads, and it's nice to see. 18 members is more than we have ever had in the yTb series, and it's just going to make for a incredibly competitive and interesting, I guess, content or videos or just series in general, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Of course, let me know down in the comment section and by that thumbs up for those of you that are members, because for every like in this video, the spin wheel winner will get that amount of likes in terms of experience in the next game. But as of right now, we are looking at the character creations. So for the 2 new members and everybody else in the series, if you want your attributes altered in any way, for example, right now I'm putting up catching. If you want less catching and more jumping, you can go ahead and comment it and we'll get that changed for you. And of course, I want you guys to be the most involved as you possibly can. So if you want any equipment, your height, your weight, your jersey number, your position, etc., all of the possible changes or options, if you want any of them edited, be sure to comment it down below for me. And in this video, the Kansas City Chiefs are of course the home game. Last video had 12 likes, so Cocoa Puff is going to get 12 extra experience on top of whatever else he does in this game. So it'd be great for you to, of course, perform in this one and just have a monstrous day. But being a member of the Baltimore Ravens, I am incredibly biased, so I hope that every member of the Kansas City Chiefs team gets abysmal statistics, which means a very lackluster amount of experience, so my team can go ahead and just progress and manhandle you guys in these last 2 games after this one. And like I mentioned earlier, I would love, absolutely love, to win this championship. So all my Baltimore Ravens, I want to see you guys down in this comment section and let me know and everybody else know that we are going to win this championship title. And this guy right here in Clive Parker is going to go ahead and get the first score of the game and set the pace. The Chiefs are going to have to keep up with us, not the other way around. This series is all about the member interaction with you guys. Everybody that is involved in this series, you of course have your own player. We keep track of the stats, we grow levels, we compete with and or against each other, and we smack talk down in the comment sections, which is the STCs, those smack talk comments. So go down below and let them hear you. More so read you, but let them know that we are going to just completely become juggernauts. And when it comes to the team captains, which of course we're 2 games away from, the majority of the picks that people are going to choose are going to be the Baltimore Ravens. And we got people like Anthony Alexander that want to smack talk and let me know where he wants to put his attribute points, but then also tell me that he's going to intercept one of my passes, and that sure as heck ain't going to happen. The only time I'm going to give you a chance to even touch one of my passes is when I pull a longest yard, protect the McNuggets. If you're unaware with that reference, go ahead and pause this video, go open up another tab, search longest yard, protect the McNuggets. You'll see that Adam Sandler goes ahead and throws a dart into the ref's McNuggets if you catch the reference there. Anyways, that's the only way Anthony Alexander is going to be able to touch one of my passes, and that's because I force it to that man's guts and drop him not once but twice. And of course, he ain't going to be able to secure those passes because my throw power, which is only 80 right now, is just too much for him to handle, because despite putting his catching up by 5, I believe, wasn't and will not be enough to keep and come down with one of my passes. But that's besides the point. You see that we're going to throw down a screen 2-punch. He's going to get us down inside the 5-yard line. 50 seconds left before this first half. And when players and teams are able to score to end the first half, they have a very high success rate of winning this ball game, or any ball game that we've had in the yTb series and just in the NFL in general. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. We scored before the first half, looking to prevent the Chiefs from doing the same thing, but Coco Puff getting down near the red zone where he's going to catch another pass, just getting open underneath and in the middle of the field. They will kick a field goal, which is a win in my opinion. We are still up by 2 possessions. We are going to completely stuff this run game, not even with our user members. The CPU default 50 attribute just squad is showing up and getting in front of Joshy Oof's way. This dude with his 90 agility, as we're just going to not even going to look at this one. Don't even bother with that last previous play. Didn't even happen. I know we were talking about the lead we had, and now trying to throw this one up to Dragon Elite, but Konrad's going to go ahead and swat that one down and let you know he ain't going to allow you to come down with any passes anywhere in his general vicinity. And he's also going to track you down and make some touchdown saving tackles. Once again, the D-line and the linebackers just showing up and making tackles on Joshy Oof, giving him no space when it comes to the run game. He is doing relatively well in the passing game as he gets into the end zone. Caleb Wright near the area, but unable to prevent him. Of course, they were within the 10-yard line, so that's just tough to do. And now Tyreek Hill, who has number 11, because of course Isaac Heron has number 10, gets a nice little out route to convert that 2-point conversion. But now Punch, who finally watched the video and used his 45 attribute points, is hopefully going to continue his original success and just completely go off and revert to his debut days and the first couple games of the season, where of course he got a humongous lead, and recently Joshy Oof has been able to kind of combat back and just kind of go off himself. I am very happy that the CPU did not score that touchdown when recovering that sack fumble on Hyphy, because Punch is going to go ahead and get it into the end zone for his 3rd time in this game. And it's looking very pretty for us to come away with this victory. Joshy Oof still just being bottled up, running or missing the holes. And I don't really know why Earl Thomas is out there with an X Factor. He has not been out there for any of the other games, but for some reason he is the slot corner in this one. And Hyphy, just so I don't feel so bad, is going to go ahead and throw an interception himself, because we are such great friends, making it so I don't feel so down on myself about having that turnover. He's in the same boat as me, but unfortunately my boat has 2 motor engines versus your 1, because my offense is going off right now. You see Justin DaMan just on a deep crossing route catches it and somehow barely outruns Crazy Hands and has the perfect amount of space to stay away from him and get into the end zone. And I will take it. Anytime my offensive weapons can make big plays out of small or intermediate passes is a great moment for me. I want to feed my receivers as much as I possibly can, because they, in return, feed me. We both get the experience for when we make plays. We're going to go ahead and QB kneel this one out. Punch back to winning player of the game. It's good to see. He had 15 yards to carry with 3 rushing touchdowns, and I threw the ball pretty darn accurately. 75%, 3 touchdowns with that 1 interception, which is my 2nd interception on the season, 2nd in my career, along with Hyphy. It's both of our 2nd interceptions of our career/season. And I'm hoping that he can go ahead and run away with that statistic. He can throw as many interceptions as he wants. I don't want to throw any more. I don't want to see my quarterback do that. I'm going to improve my medium and short accuracies because they're both at 75. My deep is at 80. And I want them both, or all three, to be even at 80. I feel like that's very good accuracies. It's borderline normal default rosters in Madden attributes. And I'm hoping that my man can just completely throw some dots and shred the Chiefs defense for the 2 remaining games, despite us only needing to win one of the 2 next games to secure this championship. If the Chiefs, for some miraculous reason, end up winning the next 2 games to even this season at a 5-5 record, we will have an 11th game, and that will be the championship title decider. But right now, you guys are seeing the attributes. Be sure to see how much experience you got. Look at your level, and below that, the attribute points you have to allocate into your player. Go down below, comment where you would like those points put into your player. Also, let me know if you guys want any equipment added to your players, any visors, is any face paint like my man has right there with the nose tape, and etc. Cleats changes, any of that stuff. Just let me know down below. I want you guys to love your players as much as I'm enjoying this series, which again, I want to just reiterate that I absolutely love you guys. This series would be nothing without you. It's, of course, filled with you guys. If it wasn't for you guys in this series, it'd literally be me throwing to CPU players against CPU players, and it would just be abysmal and terrible to watch. And I just appreciate each and every one of you, all 18 of you. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure and go down below and let me know in the comment section and by that thumbs up. Much appreciated. And until next time, everybody, God Baer out.